get both of you on you, Oh,
Okay, the tape is rolling.
Pamela.
Excuse me, ma'am? She said Pamela. Maybe she prefers not being called Mrs. Voorhees.
Mrs. Voorhees, I'm Police Chief Tom Kelly. Detective Madry and I want to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Pamela? We're very sorry about the loss of your son. And we appreciate you.
His name was Jason.
Yes, ma'am. Jason. I understand he was 12 years old and he was not capable of normal. The report says his mind was...
There is nothing wrong with my son. Jason is a wonderful boy. He just needs to be watched over. I always have done that. I've always protected him. Always. My Jason is very special.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure he was. I understand you are the cook at Camp Crystal Lake and...
I was promised that these counselors were responsible. That's why I took the job. These Christian teenagers would help look after my son while I worked. That's why I took this job. I was lied to.
Mrs. Voorhees, I'm sure these kids were just...
Fucking. That's what they were doing. That's what all of them were doing.
No, ma'am. The counselors were...
Were you there? No, you were not.
Mrs. Voorhees, please.
I was there, doing my job, washing the dishes of these selfish, irresponsible...
Ma'am, you need to...
You don't understand. I heard him. I heard my Jason calling for me. From the lake. He was calling for his mother. He was 10 years old yesterday. Did you know that? Did any of you know it was his birthday?
Okay, Mrs. Voorhees. That's all we need for the moment.
Has anyone found him yet? My Jason? Oh God, my baby must be so cold.
Help!
Having sex was more important.
Mrs. Voorhees, we are going to stop now. We're going to get you some water.
He couldn't swim. Did you know that? I tried to teach him, but he was terrified of the water.
I'm going to send Deputy Krueger to the diner. What would you like to eat? Captain, could you shut up the tape recorder, please?
Why would he go out there in that tiny little boat? He was trying to be brave. He wanted Mommy to know he was a brave boy. Jason is my only son.
His father, deceased since 19...
I don't know. I don't know where he is.
You where he's buried now?
No. I don't know where Jason's father is. I haven't seen him since he...
Let me see that. Mrs. Voorhees, this statement says you are a widow, but your husband is dead.
My husband was killed, but he was not Jason's father. My son is out there. You have to find him.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's not safe being on the lake if there's a lightning strike.
You fucking bastards, go find my little boy now!
Sit down, Mrs. Voorhees.
No! God damn you!
Mrs. Voorhees, you need to calm down.
Are you heartless? He's my child! He's down in that lake! Find him!
Crikey! Pirate, need some help here?
put her off.
No!
Goddamn you, you just...
No, goddamn you! Goddamn all of you! Let go of me! Let go, you fucking animals! You'll pay for this. I swear to God, you will pay for this! You fuck!
That was unfortunate.
Everyone I have feelings for dies. Honey, you got real...